Please welcome the legendary Focus, five-time Grammy award-winning producer. He's a legend. He's worked with all your favorite people. He's your favorite people's favorite person. And he's an amazing human being. Welcome, Focus.
Thank you, man. How are you?
Man, I'm doing great. I'm excited to be talking to you.
That's
I
what's
had
up.
you on my list for a while and we finally linked up, so it's awesome.
Man, that's the right time, and I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being patient with me.
No, definitely always. Can I start off with, I know you were born in Manhattan, and how did you first come to be involved with music? Was it something, a passion you got early on?
My father was Bernard Edwards from Chic, so I just wanted to be like my father. So, it really was born, just born into it. That's it.
Yeah. I love that too. I was researching your father as well, and you see the comments on. I was watching the Le Freak video, and people like, look at that bass line. That's awesome. That's Bernard Edwards, and yeah, it's so cool.
That's right. Yep. Yep.
And when did you first decide know that you had, I guess, a gift for music?
I tell the same thing all the time. It's funny, but I was always tinkering around with music, but at 6 I was making songs and I knew I wanted to be in music, and at 8 I knew I wanted to be a music producer. I just wanted to be exactly like my father, even down to the tinted glasses. So um you know it was a son trying to be like his father. It's I think you just look for the approval, and you do the best you can with it. So as far as music was concerned, like I said, it's part of my DNA.
Yeah. And do you remember the first song that you ever put together?
Yeah, it was called Everybody Loves Me.
That's cool.
At 6 years old, man, it wasn't deep. But yeah, it was called Everybody Loves Me, and it was a quick little
Yeah.
song, and I think it was a C major chord, and I just kept going up the up the scale. It was pretty bad, but it was my first real song, and I used to sing it for people and all the time. It was crazy.
That's awesome. The beginning of Focus. Everybody loves me. Well, yeah, everybody does love you. That's great.
Oh man, I appreciate it.
And I wanted to ask about the name. I've seen you say you got the Focus three dots. Where did the three dots come from?
I had to differentiate myself. It was early on in my career, because I used anonymity a lot. Back then, there were no pictures of me. It was, I was working with Dre, and you know, I wasn't really trying to be in the public eye. I was just trying to be a really dope producer at the time. And so there were people actually having meetings with my name, and getting in these offices and using focus, and then I just started seeing people come out a lot with the name Focus. And so I was like, you know what, instead of me kind of being emotional about it and trying to ride on everybody, quote unquote, it was like, just I put the three dots on there just so you differentiate who you're dealing with, and you know people respected it.
Yeah, definitely. That's pretty cool. And I love that you work with another favorite artist of mine, Bishop Lamont. How did you
That's
two link up?
that was all aftermath. Yeah, when he first got with the camp, you know, it was funny because we linked up so tough and so solid that it felt like the whole entire time I was there, I was just working on his project. We were working at Can-Am, and he was there for the majority of it. So that's my bro. That's my brother.
Yeah, I love everything you two have done together. I've been following Bishop for a while as well. I love everything he does.
Thank you, man. Yeah, and we're doing some more stuff. Like we got back connected. We're working on some music now, so I'm excited about it.
Yeah. Is there any other projects you're working on at the moment that you can talk about?
Sure. We're finishing Snoop's project. I think the whole world knows about that. Missionary. We're finishing that up. We just helped Marsha release Casablanco. I'm working with I'm doing some labors of love. I'm working with an artist by the name of Chocolate on her newer endeavors. And I'm really excited about that because she's, a longtime friend and co-creative, and to see her come out of her cocoon the way that she is really dope. So that I'm pretty much just working with the team, Coco Sarai, Smitty. I'm trying to get some records in with Khan. I'm still trying to get this read the PDF re-release out with my brothers. So, it's just labors of love right now.
Yeah. No, that's cool. That's exciting projects as well. And that's what I wanted to ask you. How did the Read the PDF group come together?
It was a thought. It was a thought process. I was working um, during COVID and just trying to think of ways that we could really comprise something that was different during COVID. And so I reached out to Dem Joints first. I wanted to work with Porter a long time ago, but his schedule is just crazy. So since me and them are literally right under the same roof, like we just started doing some records together, and I sent him something, and I was like, let me see if I can get Porter to get on this. And when he got on it, it was the first song we did was Up, and I was like, we got to make this something, and I really just was strongly pushing the fact that it had to be all three of us. We sat down, we figured it out, and I told him I wanted a name like Run the Jewels. That's what I was looking for. So I used our initials PDF, and we just fumbled it around and we got PDF. So I was just like, read the PDF. That'd be dope. It's informational. It's different, and it really just goes to what we do. So I love when we connect because it's just
Yeah.
super motivating and inspirational.
Yeah, that's cool. I love the name too. That's so cool.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
I want to ask, you worked with the Outlaws as well. I love the tracks you did with them. Especially one of
Yeah.
my favorite songs there is Real Talk.
Thank you. Yeah.
Will
Yeah.
you be working with them anytime soon again?
Hey, I'm always open to work with my brothers, man.
Yeah.
ADI, Noble, those
Yeah.
those are my guys. And even when I was in Atlanta, they always checked in. So
Yeah.
anytime they want to work, I'm always ready.
Definitely. I love those collaborations and
Thank you, bro.
I love the work you've done with Tony Yayo. That was
Thank you.
cool.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
As you see on the comments too, the tracks that you produce, like, people write like that's the hardest beat on the album, and it's you, like the one that you've produced, and it's like, yes, you know
I
it is.
love I love I love it, man. I think I took the best parts of every camp I've ever been in, and I've been able to forge a sound that works for me. So
Yeah,
it is a blessing that it still works, especially when you do records like, Respect My Conglomerate in a time when Respect My Conglomerate shouldn't have been a record on the radio, and for Busta to make it as big as it was with the people that were on it, it was just, you know, I do the best I can with what I have. And I do believe in my sound, but I know that it's not what the world is used to because I'm not following a trend.
yeah,
So yeah, I'm glad that people love it. It's a blessing.
yeah. It's so good. Wait, do you know in the studio, say you're putting a song together, do you know immediately if it's a hit or if it's not going to be something you put out?
Not to sound dismissive, but I don't care about whether
Yeah,
it's a hit or not. I care if it feels good.
yeah,
And I think that a lot of the things that I've done up till now, they just felt good. They felt good. And, I think a hit record is the combination of what's written to it and the track. So If somebody writes a bad song to a good track, it's not a great record.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody writes something great to a great track, then it's a great record. If somebody writes something great to a bad track, that's been a hit record. So, you never know.
Yeah. Is there any up and coming artists now that you've got your eye on that has got your interest that you want to see more of?
Oh yeah. Shout out to Dago Fats. I got to meet him and work with him, and I really, really like him as a person first, and his talent is out of this world. So I've definitely been helping him and trying to just however I can be of service to him is really dope. Dago Fats, I would love to work with Marcus Clay. He's a beast on the mic, and I really, really respect what he does. As far as singers are concerned, I think that I know pretty much the greatest ones on the planet, from Coco Serrata to Marsha Ambrosius. So, like right now, I'm not really looking at anything that's killing me or knocking me over. I mean,
Yeah.
I can reach out to pretty much all of the ones that everybody loves and try to do something. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm open. I'm definitely open to listening to new talent though.
Yeah, definitely. I love how you stay grounded too. You always interact with people, and you seem like you're an awesome person. Just
I
like you,
appreciate you, bro.
yeah,
Real talk, man. We're people. Like
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
understand when people get bigger than being a person. I'm still a person, and without those people, I wouldn't be who I am and what I am. So yeah, of
yeah.
course.
Can I just want to ask, what's your process to putting a song together? Do you have to be alone in a room, or how does it work for you?
I prefer to be alone because it's based on my emotion. And if I'm just making tracks just to be making tracks, I want to truly feel my way through it. If I'm making tracks with an artist, then I need the artist there. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Um, it's important to me. I think that the communication and the camaraderie and all of that stuff that lends to the track, and everybody just started sending stuff instead of being in the same room, and that synergy is important. I believe that. So it depends on what the process is. If I'm making art, I'm making a track or a song or any kind of art with an artist, I want them in the room, but
Yeah,
otherwise I just do it by myself. Yeah.
yeah, cool. Yeah, I was always wondered how it comes together.
Yeah.
And I also ask this to everyone: what advice would you give to someone just starting out?
Find another job. No, I'm only kidding. The music industry, any kind of real competitive industry, is not for the faint of heart. So make sure that you have something that is sustaining you financially. Don't come in here with dreamy eyes and rosy colored glasses, because this is real life and everybody's trying to get to the exact same place you are trying to get to. So look for a way to be creative. Don't follow a trend. Um, the longest lives on this side of things are the ones that set the trends. So if you're gonna set a trend, if that's the gambit you want to be in, then set a new trend. Don't follow an old one. Um, their life shelf span is now nil to none. So I'm not. I don't care about trends. I don't care about hits. I don't care. I just care about great music, and I think that that's the whole blessing in it. I just go for great music, and I think that if an artist is a true artist, you just go for great art. So know where your heart is. Know if this is where you want to be, and if this is a passion, because it comes with blood, sweat, and tears.
Man, what a great message. And next question I always ask everyone: what's your top three movies of all time?
Top three.
Yeah.
Wow. Never been asked that. Holy. Top three of all time. Well, all of my friends, my best friends, know they know me to the core and they know I'm gonna say this. Ladies Man is number one. That's one of my favorite movies. I laugh at that still to this day every time. Uh the Ladies Man, oh my God, that's so funny. Um and I couple that with Pootie Tang too. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna give them both one.
yeah,
Um Anything from the Matrix is number
yeah,
two, um, except for the last one. I love all of them up to the last one.
yeah,
Didn't love them. And anything, anything Marvel for number
yeah,
three. Yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
that's cool. I love that.
yes,
I
sir.
I seen in an old interview of you actually. I was watching you had there's a screen behind you with like the Matrix thing on it. That was
Oh
cool. It
man,
was like
I'm
18
telling
years
you,
old.
I love the Matrix. Love
Yeah,
it.
that is awesome.
Yes,
And
sir.
I've seen you've worked with Beyonce to 50 Cent, a Game, Dr. Dre, Eminem. Is there someone that you haven't worked with that you are yet to want to work with? Because it seems like you've worked with everyone. Like, there's so many people on different levels and genres.
Not anymore.
Yep.
No, I think that the people that I used to want to work with, um, everybody has grown and everybody has gone into journeys of their lives, and a lot of that stuff became public, and I have to be weary of who I get involved with because of whatever they've done. So right now I think that I'd rather just stay to myself. If people want to work, I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't judge anybody, but I'm not willing to just jump into anybody's quote unquote bed
Yep.
and try to, be associated with them. Like if people want to work with me, I definitely want it to work out and I'm gonna do my best, but I'm not running around looking for placements right now. No.
What's been your funnest project that you've worked on? Where you've personally had
I
the
guess
most fun?
the most fun. I guess this past project with Marsha, the Casablanca project.
Yeah.
I was rocking with Dre in the ICU. My brother's at the ICU. So it was really that was fun. It was a great process.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. And you first met Dre, is that through the Riding High song that you put together?
I met Dre because I was producing a kid named Dax, and he was interested in Dax as an artist, and I just happened to produce his demo. The first record that we did for Dre was Riding High. So um, after we got that, and it was really cool because that was the first thing. He was like, "Man, I got a spot. If you can do it, go knock it out." And we did it, and we got in the movie. So, after that, it was pretty dope that he allowed me to stick around, and he told me he was building a team, and so I stuck around.
And you want to be lucky to have you on their team, so that's pretty cool.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
And I want to always ask these sort of questions too. As your top three producers of all time, uh, you can't say Dr. Dre.
I can't say the bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can. We can put him in there.
Well,
I just know everyone's got him.
Dr. Dre is always going to be my mentor. That's my big
Yeah,
brother. You know,
yeah,
that's the greatest of all time to me. But I'm going to give it to you in this order. My father, Bernard Edwards, uh, Stevie Wonder, and Prince. Those are my top three. Yeah.
what a list. That's
Those
incredible.
are my top three. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's easy.
that's cool. It's amazing how you've got your the top three, and then you see so many people online who've got you in their top three of all time.
Oh man,
So it's
I'm humble.
Yeah.
Anytime my name is mentioned, I get so giddy because I'm just like, man, I'm old. I'm old. I'm just over here making.
It's
That's
funny.
great.
It's funny you see some old songs on YouTube, but you'll see a comment, just this year, and it's like that beat's from Focus. That's Focus. It's so cool to see that.
Thank you, man. I think a lot of people are doing their due diligence and they're doing their research, and it's beautiful, man. I appreciate my listeners. I appreciate them, because they care, and that means everything to me.
One video I really loved was the Art of Lo-Fi. You're on there making a song. That was
Oh,
so
with the blonde hair and everything.
yeah, that
Yeah.
was cool. Oh man, yeah, I love that too. So, are you still making lo-fi as well?
That's really more of a niche, but I
Yeah,
think that anything that's degenerative is gonna have a lo-fi feel to it. Big shout out to Iman Omari. He was the guy that was in the video with me, and
yeah,
he's a phenomenal producer, and he's locked in with that whole lo-fi movement.
yeah,
Um, I think right now, just whatever feels good. Like I said, I'm not niched out. I'm not in
yeah,
that, kind of market. I just whatever feels good, and so that's it.
yeah, definitely. What's your favorite song of yours that you've produced?
Oh wow. Um, to date, I think that the stuff I did with Little Brother on their last album, May the Lord Watch,
Yeah,
is my favorite. Those records, to see them come together in such a strong way and the world just kind of soaked that up, it meant everything to me.
yeah,
Yeah, those records mean everything to me.
yeah. Man, that's amazing. Do you do much reading?
Not as much as I should. Every
Yeah,
time I start to read, for some reason, the words look like they do this on the page and start
yeah,
dancing around, and then I
yeah.
go make it. But yeah, I'm open to reading. What's up?
Yeah, and I always ask people if they recommend any books to help people, or if they got any recommendations, something that they've seen.
I have three books right now that I'm trying to get through. Um, but don't get me to lying about their titles. I would literally have to go get up and get them.
Yeah,
But I'm really big shout out to my therapist. She has helped me in ways that I didn't even know I needed the help. Dr. April's been helping me, and she's given me some guidelines and tools to use in my life. And I've been finding books to align with that and just really
yeah,
get into the mental health thing. I really believe that that's first and foremost. So that's where I've been at. So anything with mental health that's really going to help you uh, deal with your problems and not mask them and not, you know, lean into your vices, I recommend those. That's where I'm at. I mean, everybody's going to say the Bible and all that other stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think that right now, um, people also need to be people,
yeah,
and that part, this is the first time in my life that I've heard mental health stuff. Like since 2020,
yeah,
people have been saying mental health and male mental health and black male mental health, and I'm like, man, we never talked like that when I was growing up. It was get up and get over it,
yeah,
So I think that anything that helps you get your mind together is worth it. If it is the Bible, then get deep into it. But
yeah.
just get something so you can get this right.
Man, I love that. Yeah, I'm a big believer on supporting mental health as well. It's
Yeah.
incredible how powerful the mind can be
Yes.
when
Yeah.
you're in one
Yes.
mindset.
Yes, sir.
But I love that you're on too with Eminem's music to be murdered by. He said
Yep.
that was exciting to see your name there.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
How is that working on that?
Well, first off, I've been wanting to work with Eminem since he was at Aftermath.
Yeah,
And we were so deep in detox that, I couldn't get over there, and I think that this is a dream come true in so many ways. And it was such a beautiful time because for some reason, locking in with Eminem makes me feel like the glory days of Aftermath, like when just everything was a machine. So it's beautiful. It's great to see that we have that momentum still. Big shout out to M because he's been consistent and he's definitely kept the legacy alive on his end, with the legacy and legend of Dr. Dre. So I'm happy to be, just part of whatever the team has to offer.
And yeah, I've seen that and Exhibit. You worked with Exhibit. I love Killer's Remorse or Be Real. That
Thank
was
you.
awesome. He's one of my top. He'd be in my top five, I think. Exhibit.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Well, look out for Kingmaker. His album's coming out soon.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You've had all the legends. I seen on Compton your song with Kendrick Lamar. He's one of
Yes,
my
sir.
favorites.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
And
That was
Loose Cannons will be one of my favorites of that you produced.
Thank you. That was fun too. We did that track in Hawaii.
Wow.
Just yeah, I was just finding obscure samples and just trying to find ways to, give Dre different things. Like he wanted to try different stuff and I appreciate him for that. We didn't go for a sound that we were known for. We were just trying different things and we followed his lead.
Yep. How long does it take you to put a song together usually once you start? Are you
It depends. Sometimes it's very easy. I know a lot of producers will be like, man, I did that in 15 minutes or I did that in 5 minutes. I like to take my time. I believe in quality, not quantity. So I'm not trying to rush to get 5 beats done in a day anymore. And, sometimes I'll take a week to do one beat because I may not be immersed in the feeling that I should be while making this beat. I can get the framework done and then day by day as it comes on, you know, I can get it done. Or, if I'm feeling it in that moment, I'll knock it out. So yeah, it depends.
Yeah, I love that. I love, watching people put together a song as well. That's why I think I really like that the Art of Lo-Fi video with you. That really was cool.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Like
It
I'd
is
love to
fun.
just see a full song get made one day. It's
Yeah, man. You gotta come and rock out with us. We
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
make
for
that.
sure. Yeah, I just want to see like start to finish how it all comes together. Like, just how you started making it on that video is so exciting.
Thank you, man. Yeah, we're
It's
definitely gonna
a talent, man. Yeah, I love everything you do. And what would be your message to the world?
love. I don't understand the hate. I don't understand the racism. I don't understand the separation. I don't understand dissension and aggression and all that. Like love. It's too much going on right now. There are too many real issues that need to be attacked, and I firmly believe that the end result is going to be on a spiritual level, and these people they're not even ready on a human level. So I think they have to start loving themselves and then start loving one another. And if you don't love yourself, you're not going to be anything for anybody else. So the word is love. And it's not even a message. It's just a mindset and it's a heart set and it's an emotional just plea. I think people need to start loving more
Yeah, definitely. Love is the message. I love that.
is the message. Yeah.
If you had to pick three rappers to make a song tomorrow, who are you taking in with you? Your top three.
Oh, my top. That's not fair. Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Dead or alive? Or
Dead or
just
alive. Dead or alive.
dead or alive? Oh
Yeah.
wow. Um, Biggie Smalls,
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar, and Eminem. Even though I would love Jay-Z in there somewhere, but yeah. but Biggie is one of my all-time favorites.
I love Biggie too.
That's
He's
one of my all-time favorites, man. If he was here right now, if you would have asked me who do I want to work with, it'd be him.
yeah,
I'm such a big fan.
yeah. That would be crazy too, having you two work on a song.
And,
Yeah, that would be epic.
yeah.
And is there anything that I haven't asked that you wanted to cover as well?
No, no, I honestly just wanted to connect with you. I really appreciate you reaching out. I'm an open book, man. If there's anything you want to know, I'm here. But otherwise, these people all you guys know. It's gonna be the same people that already follow me. So all you guys know this stuff.
Yeah. I did want to ask about 50 Cent. You've worked with 50 Cent, and I've read his
I
books.
I've done songs with 50 Cent, but I haven't had a chance to be in the studio and work with him. I was
Ah,
around when he was finishing his work with Dre, and we were in Encore Studios. And so I don't know, I really don't even know how he got my beats because he did Maybe We Crazy. He did he might have got them from Dre, but Maybe We Crazy is one. He did I'm Not Rich, I'm Still Lying, the game disc.
yeah,
And he just had my beats. So I really don't know how that happened, but that was the way that I got to work with 50.
yeah. Okay, damn. I thought you were like in the studio together.
Nah, I never got a chance. I was in the studio with Yayo. I was in the studio with Buck,
Yep,
but I never got a chance to work with 50.
yep. Yeah, I think yeah, and Buck are incredible as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Definitely. What's the vibe when you go to the studio there? Is it when you're all together, is it serious or are you laughing and joking around?
Oh, when I'm rocking with the team, we're
Yeah.
fools. We are a bunch of fools. I think we all try to be in competition on who can make whomever laugh the longest and the loudest. Like it's truly being around family. Like we literally are just constantly joking around, but we get the best results when it's lighthearted. Like our energy and everything is just in sync, and the room starts spinning with great energy. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so cool. And and is there gonna be more you and Buster Rhymes? I gotta ask that.
Let's say it again.
Is there gonna be any more collaborations coming up soon with you and Buster Rhymes?
Big brother, man. That's my big brother. Um,
Yes.
I think that Bus and I will always be locked in
Yeah.
somehow, so I don't know right now because he's still on the movement of Blockbuster, and he's moving his son Trillion, if I'm not mistaken. So right now he's on a family movement, and I love the fact that he's locked in with his family. The way that he's doing it it's creating a longer legacy and a beautiful legacy.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No, definitely. Yeah, I love it. It's two of the people on my bucket list to talk to was the DOC, which I have now, and you. So now I don't know where I'm going with this show.
Just keep going forward, however we
Yeah,
can help. You know,
yeah. Yeah, it's been amazing. That's yeah, you two are definitely yeah, I don't know how I
I
can top that. That's
appreciate it. Thank you so much, man.
but yeah, that's everything I've got for now.
All right,
And
bro.
I appreciate your time and talking to me and coming on. And I definitely want to talk to you one day and keep in touch, see how
Yes, sir.
you do things.
Yes, sir. I'm here, bro. I appreciate you, man. Keep going, man. Keep going.
Thank you. But yeah, thank you very much for giving me your time.
No problem, bro.